Good morning, children. Last session we discussed about the different categories people and their different categories of their goals. So one's goal, developmental goal, is not same as developmental goal of others. Today, in this session, we learn about income and other goals. While we are comparing the developmental status of an individual or an organization, first goal is income. By income, we can compare different countries and different individuals. Here, first of all, we are going to know about by income how we will categorize the persons and countries. Here, for comparison between countries, total income is not such a useful measure. Only by income we cannot estimate total development. All over development we cannot estimate. Since countries have different populations, comparing total income will not tell us what an average person is likely to earn. So different countries are having a different population status. Comparing total income will not tell us what an average person is likely to earn. So the average income we can calculate, but we cannot say how this average income is distributed to the people in the country, or people in one country better off than others in a different country. So one country people's income is not equal to other countries' income, because depending upon the developmental status of the countries. Hence, we compare the average income, which is total income of the country divided by total population. So suppose the country's population is 10,000 and their income is personal income, individual income is 1,000. So like this, by basing on one person's income 1,000, we can calculate total 10,000 people's income. The average income is also called per capita income. Per capita income means the person, one person, how much is earning income monthly or yearly. So we can calculate all the personal incomes to find out the total income of the country. This criterion is used in World Development Report brought out by the World Bank to classify countries. World Development Report means here in keywords we learned that UNDP, United Nations Development Program. So that department, that organization will take out all these reports. So they are having some relations with the World Bank. By World Bank, they will get report of the countries. Countries with per capita income of dollars $12,600 and above per annum in 2012 are called high income countries. So here the countries per annum means per 1 year. The individual person who is getting 12,600 US dollars per annum is considered as developed country. Here, this report is taken in the year 2012. 2012, this report is taken. So, according to 2012 report, the individual person who is getting $12,600 per annum is in developed country or rich countries. Next, those with a per capita income of US dollars $1,035 or less per annum in 2012 are called low income countries. So the person who is getting $1,035 per annum, that country is considered as low income country. Until less than a decade ago, India came in the category of low income countries. So our India also a decade ago, decade means 10 years. So 10 or 15 years back, our India also categorized as a low income country. Now it falls under category of middle income countries. So middle income country means our India is now it is developing very fastly, as the per capita income in India rose faster than that of many countries. So then other countries, the per capita income of India is rising very fast. Its position is improved. We will read more about growth of incomes of people in India in the next chapter. So India will come under category of developing countries. So it is overcoming other countries economically in the basing on income. The rich countries, including countries of West Asia, and certain other small countries are generally called developed countries. The rich countries, excluding countries of West Asia and certain other small countries. Here, rich countries means generally we think that USA and Russia of USA, Russia, including excluding countries of West Asia and certain other small countries. So in Western Asia, we are not calculating Asian countries, we are calculating America, and in Asia, some South Asian countries, they are called as rich countries and generally called developed countries. While averages are useful for comparison, they also hide disparities. So maybe the average may be same, but there is some disparities in the distribution of income internally. For example, let us consider two countries A and B. For the sake of simplicity, we have assumed that they have only 5 citizens each based on data given table to calculate the average income for both the countries. Here we are going to elaborate on example. We are taking here A and B, two countries. For the sake of simplicity, we have assumed that they have only 5 citizens each. So each country have 5 citizens, and we are comparing country A and B to calculate average income for both countries. Here see the comparison of two countries. The country A and country B. Here persons monthly income of citizens in 2001 in rupees. This is the monthly income of these persons, person 1, person 2, person 3, person 4, person 5. Country A, like that, person 1, person 2, third person, fourth person, fifth person. So in country A, 5 persons are there, country B, 5 persons are there. Here we will be equally happy to live either of these two countries. By seeing this table, generally we can identify some differences. The country A, the income is in a proper order. The income is equal amount of income. Alternately, we can observe. But in country B, there is so much difference is there between the fifth person and other remaining 4 persons. So both countries are same average income countries, but by looking, generally will prefer country A, or both equally developed. Both the countries equally developed or not? Here one question is arise. Perhaps some of us may like to live in country B if we are assumed of being its fifth citizen, but if it is a lottery that decides our citizenship number, then perhaps most of us will prefer to live in country A. So generally, here by observing this 50% income, generally we think that better country B is better, but internally it is not preferred country to live. Why? Because the 50% got 48,000 like lottery, so remaining persons they got very less income. So perhaps most of us will prefer to live in country A. Though both the countries have identical average income, country A is preferred because it has more equitable distribution. So here both the countries have identical average income. Identical average income. Identical means here 9,500 first person, second person is getting 10,500. There is not much difference between person to person their incomes. Here also there is no difference for first 4 persons in country B, but 50% is getting 48,000. Very high income is getting, but overall, if you observe, the average income is both of the countries is equal. Here, the total of these 5 members' income is 50,000. 50,000 and 50,000. While you calculate the average income of each country, you will get 10,000 rupees each person. So both the average income of both the countries is equal, but there is a lot of difference in the equitable distribution of income. In this country, people are neither very rich nor extremely poor. In country A, the people are not very rich, not very poor, while most citizens in country B are poor and one person is extremely rich. So most of the people in country B is very poor because they are getting only 500, 500, 500, 500, and 50% is getting 48,000. So here there is no equality in income of the people. Hence, while average income is useful for comparison, it does not tell us how this income is distributed among the people. Average income is useful to compare the countries. This is the average income. This 10,000 is the average income. It is very useful to compare the countries, but internally it is not fair to select country B to live, but country A is better to live.